Welcome back to our channel, Sailing Sitka. This is Jay, the captain and the biggest coconut of the crew. Yeah! And I'm Kenna, the goofy green first mate. Together, we live aboard Sitka, our 1976 Choi Lee Offshore 41 sailboat. In the summer of 2022, we sailed south from Victoria, BC, Canada, and never looked back. In our episodes, you'll catch us in the best of moments and the worst, sometimes only seconds in between. So hit that subscribe button and don't miss out. This week we worked on completing our list in preparation to sail off. Finally. This included Jay jumping in and cleaning the hull, lifting and scrubbing the chain and bridle once again. This was to save time so we didn't have to scrub for several hours before actually sailing off. And putting the hydrovane rudder back in the water. Just when we thought we checked everything off our list, our friends kindly reminded us that we needed one last hurrah in this place we called home for the last 3 months. Which ended up being perfect because it was also the legendary Maxon Smith's birthday and gave us all the more reason to stay a couple days longer. It went a little something like this. I'll never forget when Jay asked me if we wanted to sail to La Cruz. I asked him what the heck there was even to do there. I never heard of the place and I didn't really understand the hype in stopping. Little did I know, I would make connections there like no other. I would make friends that would turn into family and memories that would last a lifetime. Now it is time to lift anchor and set our sails. Here we are starting our 700 nautical mile journey north.
Oh my god, it's so cool! This never gets friggin' old! Good morning, everyone. I hope you can hear me over the sound of the waves here. We're saying goodbye to La Cruz after 3 long months. We definitely planted some roots here. We have lifted hook. We are off. It's about 7:40ish in the morning here, April 23rd, and we are off to Mazatlan.
The wind found us, I think, but yeah, we're gonna get ready to unfurl the genoa here and activate our wind vane and turn the Ray Marine autopilot on and sail.
Look at that smile.
That's what I'm talking about. It's been too long. It's very light winds right now, and we're going upwind between upwind on a beam reach, and we're going 3 knots right now with the full main and full Genoa, so it's not bad. Wind vane is steering, so that's good. Does a really good job in light winds too, so that's nice. We remembered how to use it after 3 months and 1 anchorage. Yeah, I think we've talked to you guys about that, how we were supposed to be there only 2 weeks, and now it's been 3 months because we ran into prop issues that, you know, we had to, you'll have seen that at this point if you watch the previous episodes. If you haven't, just make sure to go check that out so you know what's going on. And we had the gooseneck, and then we had family visiting. My mother came to visit. Kenneth's parents came to visit. We also had to fly to Guatemala for visa reasons, and we met lots of really amazing people. Special shout out to Max and Karen from Lusty, and Chris and Marissa from Abset. You guys made our time in La Cruz very special, and we know it's not the last time we're going to see of you guys, and I'll see you guys again soon. Got a turtle, buddy. Look at this little guy. Look at this guy. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Aww. He's a friend.
That is honestly that is the 9th turtle I've seen in what,
today.
4 or 5 hours now?
Yeah.
Today, literally.
Yeah, and like we don't really see them often so far on our journey, but this trip it's been a lot.
He was like really trying to escape.
Yeah, he's really close. I spotted him because a bird was on his back. We also call those the Canadian aircraft carriers. Trying to squeeze every little bit out of this light winds. Because we told people we'd be there Monday night, so if we don't get there Monday night, we're gonna have panic stations. And I don't really want to use the engine. This is a lot nicer. We're averaging like 3.5 right now. Hopefully it picks up. From what I saw the last few days, it was supposed to pick up later this evening into tomorrow until the afternoon, so that'd be great. Especially for tonight, because we're gonna be by Isla Isabela. And that island, there's a lot of long line fishermen there, and a lot of times they operate without navigation lights, so they're hard to see. So not having the prop spinning would be ideal for tonight, so that's one less thing to worry about. Obviously we still don't want to hit any of those lines even sailing, but at least it's less of an issue if we hit it while sailing. I'm on watch. Kenna's about to go have a nap, and then she'll be back up at 8 p.m. to midnight, and then I'm gonna be on again at midnight to 4. We do 4-hour watches on Sitka. We find that it works better when we're just 2 of us. We find that 5 hours would be too long, and 3 hours just doesn't give you enough sleep, continual sleep, for it to be worth it for us.
All right, you guys, Jake just got something crazy on the hook. A monster, as you will.
It's not gonna feed us, but look at this little guy. Poor guy. It is a goddamn feeding frenzy right now. There's like hundreds of birds just diving down and grabbing fish just next to Sitka as we're ghosting along at 2.5 knots. Pretty cool view.
And just like that, the wind decided to die, which ultimately led us to sadly turning the motor back on and listening to the ungodly roaring of the Iron Jenny. Who didn't seem to mind the engine's bellow was the dolphins who came and gave us a show at Sitka's bow. I can't count the number of times I've seen these beautiful animals dance in the sea before us, but each and every time it still amazes me and reminds me of the good moments this lifestyle brings.
Yeah, we're motor sailing right now because we're going like under 2 knots. But hopefully, it's weird. Like you see a wind line there, so there'll be a bit of wind, but then it's like literally for 1 second and then it's better. Hopefully, it starts strengthening tonight. So I'd like to not have the engine on all night long.
Next week, we continue our sail north, first stopping in Mazatlan. We hope you enjoyed this episode and stick around for more sailing adventures to come. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Sailing Sitka. Stick around for more to come. If you enjoyed, please spread the love and let us know. Special thank you to our Patreon members for making these videos possible, as well as helping our dreams come true. See you all next week.